All right, that's a wrap. Another day. Didn't really get around to talk to many people as I got kind of caught up with my neighbor, Hal, who owns that 1962 Corvette. That was kind of interesting. What's the odds of me pulling out Route 15 and a gentleman who lives right up the street from me comes to the show? Pretty cool, but it's pretty hot. I mean, it's like rat hot, but it's definitely warm out here as I wrap up the car show. All right, get the hell out of here. I gotta get gas, you know, and I think to myself, which side's the gas cap on? And the little fuel gauge shows you it's to the right, the European flare. And I'm sure many people know why a lot of the gas caps, the fillers are on the right side is because the right-hand driving car. That's a nice Mustang right there. So that's why it's on the right side. First, it's on the right side of the vehicle. And why they do it on this Camaro, I don't know. I can't honestly tell you why they put it on the right-hand side. It's not a real big deal, but not a bad show. We didn't get to see a lot of people because they got so caught up in just talking to individuals. Which that's what happens. I like to talk a lot. You notice that? Oh, a full tank of gas. And some fun. Here comes a Mustang guy. Up on my butt and wants to play. GT350 be my guess. And what he has behind me. And we have a rough road thing up here, which that sucks. Unmarked pavement. So he wants to be a little squirrely. Here he comes. Right now. There he is. Is he gonna run me? Oh, good. I think I know that guy. Yeah. That's nice. The voodoo. Yeah, I swear. I don't know. You know, there's one guy that had a blue one I think I used to see a lot, but I just can't keep track of all the different personalities that I see. Ugh. My coffee would be going everywhere on me. Alright, so he's heading back in the GT350. Having fun. And wow, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day, man. I mean, look at this here, not a cloud in the sky. I mean, this is so much today to be out riding around, whether it's your motorcycle or car. I mean, just incredible. Or to be out in your boat, or golfing, or whatever you're outdoor, cycling, whatever it may be. It just really is very nice. Wow. I'm going to take Mount Weather Mountain. I've never driven this road ever in a car. I've made a few videos on my motorcycles, but I never have actually driven over the Mount Weather Mountain in a car. I thought that'd be a nice little drive, kind of air out the Camaro, which that's all it's about. It's fairly comfortable. And my right side of my body isn't bugging me yet. So that's good news. Hopefully it's kind of healing itself, which that would be a blessing as we go up the mountain. Like I say, I've done a bunch of video on my motorcycle and a fair amount of traffic here pretty incredible. I mean, beautiful day, so what do you expect? People are out and about enjoying the sunny day, and just incredible. You think you live out in the country, you really don't. And this is not really a very good intersection. Now, there's a big brewery place up here on the left that a lot of people go to. I can't remember if it's all Big Bear. Yeah, Bear Chase Brewing. So people come up here and start drinking. It's not even noon. So there it is. Yep, already people, you know, the days of people going to bars, you know, people years ago figured it out. You make these standalone, make your own breweries out here in the country, and it's an adventure for people to come out and spend a day at your establishment that usually caters to outdoor activities as you sit around and you taste the different breweries. Properties up here, you know, these are all $1 million plus homes. It's interesting. In the car, I'm not propped up as high, so like some of the scenery isn't really that good. And that's the thing about riding a motorcycle is that you don't know is when you're on a motorcycle, you're propped up, so you're sitting up higher where you can see a lot more stuff, and you don't have things blocking your view. So that's why a motorcycle is so enjoyable on nice days, because it really is, you really are outdoors. You're not cooped up in a car where you really can't get the same, you just can't get the same experience out of the car. And a lot of properties off the beaten path, you know, just a beautiful area. Yeah, I may speak too soon about my right side of my body here, but you know, I'm amazed that usually this road doesn't have much traffic on it, which doesn't bother me. But it really is a nice drive, and I'll eat my own words for everybody and brother be coming up here on the road. But for the most part, each time I've driven this, it's been little to no traffic. And it's just a really nice scenic drive, and you can feel the temperature change as well. And it's just a nice drive. And over the mountain. This takes you over to basically go over towards Middleburg, Berryville, Winchester. This jumps you, this road takes you over to Route 50 that comes through Middleburg, that then takes you out to Berryville, or really Winchester. Here on the left is where the National Weather, NOAA, I think, is located. top of this mountain. It's all fenced off. This is the mountain where that airliner crashed years ago. Into the side of the mountain here. That was back in the 70s, if I'm correct. Like I say, just a great drive. Anybody lives in the immediate area, it's just a very enjoyable Sunday drive in the vehicle of your choice. Decent amount of little twisties. I wouldn't get crazy in these back roads here. It's starting to really be more about the deer, any of the creatures just coming out of nowhere. That's what I would be more concerned about. Come around a corner and there's the deer waiting for you. But you can see it really is an enjoyable ride. Beautiful property, and you know, it does have the twisty experience. If you want to come out here and get a little bit of fun in the twisties, wouldn't get too radical, but I'm going to give you some of that. Just like glue on the road. It is so attached. Where those guys from Skyline Harley crashed. Yeah, the guys are on a Sunday ride and somebody crashed in the group right back there. Then coming up the hill here, the police, I mean, one police guy, he was hauling ass. Thinking, damn, dude, sure hope there ain't nobody stopped around a corner, because it's going to be not a pretty picture. I was coming out of my bike, and of course, I didn't have my, this is now like everybody wants me to ride my motorcycle talking as I'm riding. And here you go. The difference is that I'm in the car. I'll never forget coming around this corner down here, and this cruiser guy, I mean, he was going very, very fast. I was like, damn. It was like right here, he came around this corner. And I was like, woo! So now we're coming out of the end. This is going to eventually feed into the Route 50 intersection. And if you watch my channel, you'll see me on my motorcycle. This is just redundant film, but just different, being that I'm in the motorcycle. I'm out on the motorcycle, I'm in the car, and I can talk to you because somebody say, well, when I watch your motorcycle videos, I just skim through those because I want to hear you talking through these videos. Well, here I am, I'm talking. So does that mean you're going to watch it now that much longer? As you can see here, this has some pretty good, nice turns, but this is going to come down to the main road here in a second. Man, I've been in 5th gear the whole time. I never have been rowing gears. We're just leaving in 5th gear. It's got more than enough power and torque to, yeah, I'm pretty sure this here is going to be the end of the road. Yeah, right here. See here? So this is now, that's Route 50. The only downside to this here is when you come down this intersection, it's hard to look behind you to pull out. It's very challenging. So now we're on the other side of the mountain, and this now takes us towards Winchester. It takes us to Skyline Harley, and I got my rear view mirror. Oh, got a motorcycle. Now here's a tuxedo look. And right up here on the right used to be a sawmill, and that's where I got all my wood to restore my barn. It's right up here on the right hand side. I used to come out here in my F450 extended cab truck with my flatbed trailer, and so this used to be a sawmill operation, and that's where I got all my wood to restore my barn. Has such a nice rumble. Beautiful, everybody. So about a 4-degree difference from that mountain. So here, I want to kind of catch up to this truck, so we don't want to see that look. But this is a different color white truck, I think. Like a pearl white. So how does this look